Man, this is such a cool assignment. Cassidy is live tonight from Pickathon for her entire show.
We all wish we were there, and well, you heard she's got a whole bunch coming up on the show, Cassidy.
Yeah.
Yes, I wish you guys were here, and I mean, we have plenty of time. I don't know if you could get here by the end of tonight with Cassidy, but then we have a whole half hour, and then there's music happening all weekend, so we are here. Yeah, exactly. Okay, I'll trade you my wristband. Just kidding. We would never do that. But we have so much coming up on tonight's show. We have food, we have music, of course, and we have comedians. I'm sitting next to the beautiful Amy Miller and Irene, too. They are doing shows, Laughs with Amy, 2 nights this weekend. And, of course, lots of music at Pickathon and even some curated foods. All kinds of amazing things coming up on tonight's show. Welcome to Tonight with Cassidy. Happy Friday night. We've made it to the weekend, and hopefully that means you have made it on your way to Pickathon. Or maybe you're going to be on your way at like 7:30, maybe when our show is over. But if you're not going to get to Pickathon, or you're about to be on your way, or you're going tomorrow, we have a full show lined up for you to give you exactly a taste of exactly what you can expect if you're coming to Pickathon. So if you don't know, Pickathon, it's a 4-day music festival. It kicked off last night. It goes all the way through Sunday here in Happy Valley at Pendarvis Farms. It is beautiful. I mean, you can't see the whole farm, obviously, from where we are because there are 6 venues. There's music happening basically on all of the stages all of the time, all weekend long. There's comedy, there's food. We're going to be playing some Pickathon-themed games in a little bit. But since we can't exactly give you the perspective of what the entire farm looks like, I went on a tour before the whole festival even opened when they were still getting set up to give you a behind-the-scenes look and show you exactly what all is happening at Pickathon. Take a look.
You have to experience each of these venues as kind of a different universe, a different musical ride, a different fantasy kind of experience. And it's really fun to throw the artists off too. So like having them come and like never have gotten to play in anything like this, they can't believe it.
So where are we right now?
We are in the newest venue that we're creating this year called the Galaxia Misterioso.
Ooh.
It's a mixture of kind of Latin American traveling carnival, maybe a little bit of jungle thrown in there too.
So now we're in the Galaxy Barn, and it kind of does feel like we've entered another galaxy or something. What's going on in here?
This is the Beast attraction, and you need to be protected, so we have bars, so no one, it's very safe. Sometimes the Beast escapes. You gotta be very careful. We actually have had some breakouts.
Ah! Play the best music or I'll get you. Now we're in the Lucky Barn.
This is the Lucky Barn. This is the place where if you can get into, there's about 80 people can fit in here.
Oh.
People wait, and it's a half interview, half kind of performance. So you learn, and it's like a really kind of close up, getting deep with the artist kind of experience. So this is one of the largest tension fabric structures in the world that's put up and taken down every year. It's called the Mount Hood stage. It's their signature piece, and they built it to kind of look like Mount Hood. And if you can see, there actually is a great view of Mount Hood. Isn't that amazing?
What?
It's just incredible. This is where we kind of come to the Starlight stage, and you get a completely different feel.
We're like in the mountains, at the farm, in a forest. all at the same time.
Yes.
Okay, so now we have found Ben Thompson, AKA Mr. Ben. This is where the kids hang out at Pickathon?
This is the Wild Horse tent, the Wild Horse stage. This is where all the kids come because this is where the family-friendly kids music is. Also where the shade is, which is a pretty important commodity at Pickathon also.
We like the shade.
Mm-hmm. For all the things that Pickathon is known for, I think for those of us like myself with children, knowing that it's a place that we can come and enjoy all the music, but also knowing that our kids can have the time of their lives also is really one of the big selling points.
So now we're entering the tree line stage.
Whoa.
Which is built by graduate students at Portland State. And their kind of idea is to have a design build class called diversion architecture, where you find a material that you can use for the stage, but it then turns into something else after the festival.
Use but not use up.
So this year, the students came up with
the harvest bin. These particular bins are used for apples. We are borrowing them in between cherry season and apple season. So next Friday after the festival, these bins need to be back in the orchard to do their work.
Okay, now we've just like walked into the middle of the woods. Where are we?
So this is the majority of the festival is actually in the woods, and you can camp. There's about 2,500, 3,000 people camping. So now we find ourselves deep in the woods, and what do you stumble across? You come across our second biggest venue, the wood stage. Everything here you see was harvested and brought down here from the Pendarvis Farm and turned into fences and beer lines and a pizza parlor kind of place, and the actual stage itself. Here's where we'll have some of our biggest performers. They'll all play here, as like they play 2 times during the weekend, and kind of magical because nobody ever gets to see music in a place like this.
Okay, we've come to our final stop. This is the curation area?
Yep. This is our space where we pair chefs and musicians, and we create an experience for just 100 people. Hour and a half, 3-course meal, drinks, food.
And these are extra tickets if you want to come to the curation meals?
These are on our website. They're extra tickets. If you're a foodie in any way, these are some of the best chefs in the Northwest, and incredible pairing with the actual artists. Just awesome, intimate experience.
Oh my gosh, yeah, see, so many things to see at Pickathon. That segment you just watched was like 4.5 minutes long, but I think it took us 3 hours to shoot, and there weren't even people. The gates of Pickathon weren't even open. But there's not just music to be had, to be seen here at Pickathon. There's also comedy, which I didn't even know until a few days ago. So there's 2 comedy shows happening that we're going to talk about right now, happening tonight and tomorrow night, both in the Lucky Barn, which is right over. Again, we are at the Galaxy Mysteriosa area, right outside of the Galaxy Barn at Pickathon. So we have Amy Miller and Irene too. The shows are called Laughs with Amy. So did you just like pick your favorite people to perform with you?
Pretty much, yeah. They asked me to get comedy started at Pickathon, and so I book it every year and I host, and I just kind of pick some of my favorite people. It started with just locals, and now we usually have, you know, a couple special people like Irene.
Yeah.
Fly up from Los Angeles.
I know you both flew out from Los Angeles. You are from Portland.
I'm
used to live in Portland.
Oakland. Yeah,
Yes.
I used to live in
You
Portland.
used to live in Portland. That's when I interviewed you. I think it was 3 years ago, or 4 years ago maybe, when you won Helium Comedy's funniest person in
Yes.
all of Portland. And now you've moved to LA, so you can try to be the funniest person in LA. Obviously, you are getting up there. Why did you pick Irene to be in the group?
I think Irene's super funny.
Oh, thank you, Amy.
Yeah. How would you describe, like, what kind of things do you make jokes about, Irene?
Me? Mostly just make fun of other people saying dumb things to me.
She doesn't like a lot of stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's one way to put it.
I mean,
me
if people say
complaining.
dumb things to you, at least you can make jokes out of them.
Totally.
How would you describe your comedy, Amy?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, it's all over the place. Have a good time. You know, you've seen it. I don't know what I'm talking about.
It's hilarious.
I talk about my
Obviously.
mother a lot.
Her mother?
Yeah. Yeah.
Perfect. Hopefully she's watching, Mother, wherever you are. So again, it's happening at the Lucky Barn. There's 2 nights, and there's another big Portland name who also now lives in Los Angeles, who's headlining the show.
Both nights,
Mr.
yes.
Ian Carmel.
Ian Carmel, yeah, he's done very well for himself. We're so honored to have him. I mean, he's like headlining Revolution Hall now, so to see him in this little tiny barn is going to be really special. There's going to be a lot of people disappointed they couldn't get in, so get here early.
Right, because there's, I think, 80 people fit in the Lucky Barn,
Yeah.
but insider tip, not really, because you'd figure it out once you get here, but if you haven't been here yet, they have all these monitors out here, so you can see and hear exactly what's happening in the Lucky Barn, even if you don't fit in. But how early should people try to get in?
I mean, you know, at least 30, 40 minutes. You know, don't come to the last minute. But yeah, you can sit out here on a hay bale
Right.
and watch the whole comedy show.
When do you get to watch a comedy show on a hay bale? Why am I not sitting on a hay bale?
I know,
we need to
should
make
be
that
on a
happen.
hay bale.
We'll make it by the end of the show. We'll get there. Now, Irene, you had never been to Pickathon before. and
I have
you got
never
here
been.
yesterday. What's your thoughts on it so far?
Well, I actually just walked in today, so
Oh, today,
I still
sorry.
have not
Got
experienced.
to Oregon yesterday.
Yes.
Pickathon today.
There's already way more hay than I thought there was going to be.
Hey.
So,
You don't have an allergy, do you?
no, I don't.
No.
Just
Seems like
dust.
you have allergies.
Okay. Whoa. This is aggressive.
Now you can make fun of the dumb things Amy said to you.
Yeah, that's totally
So
true.
again, Laughs with Amy's at 11 p.m. both nights in the Lucky Barn here at Pickathon tonight and tomorrow night. And okay, we were going to play a little game, but I think we've run out of time. So now we just have to go to commercial break. But don't worry.
Okay.
We have, of course, lots of music with we've got comedy, there's also food, and there's local artists also hiding art all around Pickathon. So we're going to check out some Northwest cuisine, some food, and art that you can find here at Pickathon coming up. Hey guys, welcome back to Tonight with Cassidy, live from Pickathon. We are sitting here right outside of the Lucky Barn. There are 6 different venues playing music basically all the time here at Pickathon. And earlier in the show, we gave you a tour of all the venues because we are located, again, outside of the Lucky Barn. Galaxy Barn's over here. We're in the Galaxy Mysteriosa area, and you might be wondering, who am I sitting next to? And what's all this cool art in front of me? This is Mike Bennett, or if you follow him on all the social medias, Mike Bennett Art.
Easy.
Very straightforward because you make art and people can actually find some of your art at Pickathon this weekend?
Yeah, I made 50 of these bears over, yesterday. I made 50 bears yesterday.
I don't understand. In the commercial break, you told me something I didn't really believe for a second. You said when you woke up yesterday morning,
Yeah, this drawing didn't even exist.
drawing did not exist. How do you make these and how do you do it in a day?
Well, my parents are visiting and I asked them to help me, so
Yes!
they helped me paint.
Have they, did they teach you how to do this when you were a kid?
They don't give themselves any credit, but you know, they helped. They
Thank
helped.
you, parents. Thank you, Mike's parents, Mr. and Mrs. Bennett. So, okay, so how did you get started making art like this?
I was recycling wood and cutting out my favorite cartoon characters, hiding them around Portland, and people really loved it, and the reaction was so positive I couldn't stop.
Right, because all the time around Portland, I mean, I've barely even looked behind us. There's more bears, there's Yoshi, we've got Homer, all kinds of amazing things. You make really like life-size
Yeah,
cutouts.
it's cool to see Homer Simpson in front of you, right? At full size.
Seriously.
It's not something you get all the time.
And so really, if people find them out in the wild, even outside of Pickathon, you just find it. It says your Instagram name on the back,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it says take me. Like on this, it just says take me. Yeah. So then what do people do? There's also
You can take them home. You can take pictures with it. I have opportunities for people to donate to charity.
yes.
I don't really like to sell these, so folks will donate to about 10 different charities local to Portland. And we've made about
cool.
$5,000 so far.
That's amazing. You give free art, and then people actually
Yeah.
make a difference in the community.
Yeah,
That's
it's pretty
so cool.
great.
So you said you have 50 of these.
I do.
And I did see earlier, I barely saw it, and someone found it. You hid one by
I
our Tonight
did,
with Cassidy
yeah.
set, and someone found it, and she totally, I feel like she knew what she was looking for because she just walked up and she grabbed it.
Maybe.
She was like, oh yeah,
Is that what
ready to go."
happened?
Yeah,
That's so
I mean,
cool.
she didn't even like she didn't look unsure. She looked like, yes, I know that I'm looking for, because you're actually
love it.
giving hints on your Instagram stories.
I'm doing my
right?
best, yeah. Some of them are disappearing before I can put them down, so that's kind of cool.
Do people see you hiding them?
Yeah, I think so. I gotta be sneaky.
So look for Mike, and even like your camp, where you're camping here,
Oh, yeah.
has all kinds of cool things.
There's like
outside
12
there.
of them. It's pretty fun.
That's so cool. So there's 50 of them, and you're kind of spreading them out because if people are watching and
Yeah.
they're like, wait, I'm going to Pickathon tomorrow. Don't worry.
Oh, yeah. I'm
you're
spreading
hiding
them
more
out.
tomorrow.
15 today, 15 tomorrow.
That's
the
so
rest on
cool.
Sunday.
Right, just all the rest of them on Sunday. Do you ever get to like meet the people that found them? What kind of reactions do you get from people?
Oh, I've gotten the are you the guy a couple times today, and it's so
a
weird.
couple times today?
Yeah, it's really
That's
fun.
amazing.
I'm happy to be the guy.
Yes. And I should say, I forgot to say, the reason you did a bear is because the Pickathon logo is
Yeah.
a big bear. It's a different looking bear. This is
Right.
obviously a Mike Bennett art original bear. But do you know what kind of thing you're going to make next? Do you have like your next design
Oh
in your
yeah,
mind?
the internet's obsessed with Peppa Pig right now, so I'm making Peppa Pig. Yeah,
Like how big of a Peppa Pig?
life size.
Yes.
You know.
Life size, because Peppa Pig definitely is a real life thing.
Oh, by the way, there's 49 now.
Oh my gosh, yes. Well, come find me. Take a picture of it. Mike Bennett Art. Follow him for all the adventures. Thank you. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Tonight with Cassidy, live from Pickathon. Right now, of course, there's all kinds of music happening at Pickathon, so you are taking a live look inside the Lucky Barn, one of 6 different venues all around the beautiful Pendarvis Farms here in Happy Valley, Oregon. And right now, there's also food. There's food happening at Pickathon, but it's not just food. It's food that also has to do with music. So we have Jillian, who works with the Curation Series. You organize it with your brother. What exactly is the Curation Series?
So Curation Series is 8 meals over the course of the event. We have 4 dinners, we have 2 brunches, and we have 2 happy hours, where we paired a local famous Portland chef with one of the bands that came. And it's where food and music, the fusion of culture meets.
That's so cool. So the chef and the musicians actually
They
collaborate
interact
and work together?
Yeah, we end up with these like really beautiful videos that we put out at the end, and you get to see like how they played off of each other, how they made this food, what it had to do with each person's coming together.
That's so cool. And then they actually perform a little
They
private
do.
show, basically.
Private show. We're like in our own little corner of the own little world with the 3-course meals.
With drinks included, right?
Oh, yeah.
Now
We
you
got-
think, okay, 3-course meal, all the drinks included, it would be like $200, but it's not.
I have still have a couple tickets left for his happy hour tomorrow with Alexandra Williams. She's from Lovely's 50/50. She's gonna be playing with Ann Moore, which I don't know if you've seen
She
them.
makes
They're
delicious
amazing.
food.
She
Yeah.
does. Happy hour is only $55.
That's amazing.
And dinner and brunch are $65, which is ridiculous for a private concert and a 3-course meal. And quality cocktail, beer, wine, cider. We have it all.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, okay, you brought, is this food from one of them today?
This is food from Happy Hour today. Sun Kim from FOMO Chicken made this beautiful meal. We have 2 types of kimchi. We have pork. We have arepas. He had 2 types of rice. We have perilla leaves. So those are like Korean basil. And so you made like a taco. You filled it up. So it had sweet, it had salty, it had savory. It was the whole meal deal.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of food. And then you get drinks
and a concert. And you get to see me.
Of course, obviously,
So.
you get to hang out with Jillian. That's the best part. So are you at all of them?
Oh, yeah.
Do you get to eat the food at all of them?
I definitely make sure I get to eat the food.
What is the food you're most excited to eat the rest of this weekend?
You know what? I'm not going to lie. Alexander Williams, Lovely 50/50, Farm to Table. It's a vegetarian meal. It's the only one of the whole series. So there's still some tickets for that. Bonnie Morales from Kachka.
Yes.
Sold out tomorrow night. I have
it is.
Melissa McMillan from Pastrami Zombie and Sandwich, who's doing brunch on Sunday morning, and she's doing that with the Cordovas, which is going to be amazing. And so she's got like street tacos. And yeah, I have Nongs coming in, and they're doing stuff with I can't remember who that. My brain's
We're out in the woods. We're
I
at a
know.
farm. There's flies, but
I
that's okay. Everyone got to eat their food already. So again, if you go on the Pickathon website, that is where you can find tickets for a couple of them that are not sold out just yet for the curation series. And I mean, there's food carts all over the place, but this is when you get to have a nice, delicious,
Yeah, sit down
beautiful
and we
meal.
serve you. You don't have to bring plates. You don't have to bring cups. We take care of it all. I have a serving staff. We've got a production. It's filmed. You might make it onto one of our videos, which is pretty cool to see. Those get like 300,000 views after everything.
That's crazy.
Said and done.
Food, drinks, and all the views. That's amazing.
Your moment in the sun.
Thank you so much, Jillian.
Thank
and
you.
we have one more thing for you, one more segment on our show this evening. And of course, it has to be some music from a featured Pickathon artist. So we'll be right back. Welcome back to Tonight with Cassidy, live from Pickathon. Of course, we have come to the end of our show, but we cannot let you go without playing some actual music from one of the bands here at Pickathon. Now, this is my first time at Pickathon, and you just heard Jillian talking about the curation series, these nice, fancy meals that you can sit down and everything is included through Pickathon. My tip, though, if you're coming to Pickathon and you're just going to eat at the different food carts, bring your own plate, your own cup, because this is a no-waste festival. You can buy a token and trade out for a reusable plate. So don't worry, you won't have to use any plastic or paper or anything like that. So again, before we let you go, we have music. Earlier this week on Tonight with Cassidy, we showed you a local band called Soft Kill, and you have one more chance to see them on these beautiful stages that have so much art all around Pickathon. Where we are is in the Galaxy Mysteriosa, where there's all kinds of mysterious creatures. So speaking of mysterious creatures, here is Soft Kill before you have one more chance to see them here at the Treeline stage at Pickathon on Sunday. Have a great night, everybody.
Yeah, we're Soft Kill, and this is Hard Candy.